What is poppin', people? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. It's the Misplay for Game podcast. As always, I'm your senior yapologist and for Elixir.
Hi, the internet. It's your friend Tom again. I bet you thought after the 1 year anniversary they'd have found somebody else, but no, I still live here in the under the wallpaper. Good to see you guys.
Hello. It's I guess we need like a cool wrestling faction name because like we're turning heel for the Misplay for Game event.
Yeah, I can see that.
You know, maybe can we get some fan art of us like doing wrestling moves and shit on
You're just
on
evil
Thursday?
Marcio, right?
I guess I'm just evil Marcio.
Well, once October starts.
Well, I guess once October starts, I'll be evil Marcio. For now, I'm still good Marcio. Well,
Morally ambiguous Marcio.
Yeah, karmically neutral Marcio.
Yeah, Joker, not even Joker.
Marcio would offer to carry your bags, but he doesn't want to.
Yeah, he's gonna say it with like the disdain in his voice that really tells you that he's only saying this because his Sandra's gonna beat him with a stick if he doesn't.
Real ones know. Nothing beats a Digimon topping player like La Chancla. There you go. Hi guys, welcome to Misplay for Game. This is a Digimon podcast. Also, it's sort of a card game podcast. Hey, speaking of card games, guys, you know what I did today while Andrew was doing a regional?
Go on.
What did you do?
I went to a Riftbound demo, the Riot Games TCG, the League of Legends Universe TCG.
Did you get the Teemo?
I did get the Teemo. Thank you for asking. Yes, it was very good. And I played the Jinx demo deck, and I went, I have no idea what I'm doing because I didn't know what any of the cards did. Andrew, for the context, the Jinx deck is like the purple hand discard deck.
Oh, nice.
I just kept going, dude, I hope I'm pitching the right stuff because I had no idea what the contents of my list were. Sometimes I got it right, sometimes I got it wrong.
How many people showed up?
There were 40-something people by the end of the first little bit that I was there.
Not bad.
It was bumping. Should have showed out, to be honest.
I guess I should have.
Had a good time. It was very fun. Apparently locals on Sundays.
Sundays for Riftbound?
Sundays for Riftbound on November. And then there's discussion of like some weeks will be 1v1, some weeks will be 2v2, some weeks will be 3v3, some weeks will be 5v5.
I guess that's like they figured it out.
Right, Andrew, yeah, Riftbound is a game where you can play with teams of 5.
Teams of 5, like League of Legends.
Like League of Legends.
My jungler
is great. Yeah.
My jungler's bricked, bro. What am I supposed to do?
Wait, yeah. That's so weird. Because like I think Lorcana also were taking up like weekend. Like they were on the weekends for a while. I think they're like Tuesday now.
Hey, no shame to the Lorcana guys. I just, from the vibe at the store, most of the people I spoke to who were really excited about Riftbound were like, it's like Lorcana but fun.
I mean, yeah, because there's no like traditional, like the WinCon is not like life based.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like a objective based, right?
Yeah, it's a very different kind of gameplay. It's a lot more fun to talk through. It was a good time. You know, this is technically a card game podcast, so I was doing that today. And then I've been doing a lot of Digimon. Like, remember when we used to do like, what have you guys been up to at the start of these shows? I was watching like the last couple episodes before we did the anniversary one the other week, and I was like, dang, for like we had like a heater for like 2 months where we just opened every episode with either like a bit, a character, or like, I'm so mad about this, I gotta tell you. And like, not that those don't have their place, but it's like, you know, sometimes you just been playing card games. Sometimes
need to be back on goofy decks at locals to give us something to add about Marcio. So you need to lock in and lock Leopardmon. I am once again asking you for Leopardmon footage.
Why?
I don't know.
Like you want me to just play like Leopard X and be like, oh my god, guys, this is super cool. OTK.
With the Examons, yeah.
I just want you to go super duper one.
I could just play Diaboro. Actually, the footage of me going super duper wide with Diaboro got corrupted.
Not my fault.
That's very thematically appropriate for Diaboromon, though.
Yeah. My phone was just, I don't know. In Stockport, it overheated and exploded. And in Fanboy, it just decided, footage was trash, to get rid of it. The worst bit about it was, like, the footage that we stopped, that was just like pre-locals testing, that was shown as .crash. And then the round one was the mystery broken pending file. So I was like, okay, sick. It didn't even corrupt the footage we weren't going to use. They decided to then eat the second bit of footage.
Damn.
But, you can't win.
It's okay. We still have plenty of footage thanks to Galactic Week, and also been back to going pretty consistently to 2 locals. So yeah.
I might start showing up for Monday because like I need.
You are. I don't know what happened to you in the last like 48 hours. You've become stressed.
What, me?
Yeah, you've been like an itchy coke addict, being like, guys, anyone coming for testing? Got to lock in for Bristol.
Yeah, actually,
it's happening. It's seriously, guys.
Well,
I gotta.
Okay. Basically, I'm on a crusade to make sure that like it's like, do I like hanging out with Tricks? I need to make sure that my Dusseldorf holiday is more than me and Tricks. I'm joking. Yeah, Tricks.
Oh, you got Jambo as well.
If you can make it.
Yeah. Andrew's
Yeah,
wallet.
you got the Hulk. Yeah, hanging out with the Hulk at a European event when the majority of my friends are not there. Yeah. Just a walking nuke. You got Jambo. He might fucking kill himself in some like German hotel.
No, Jambo will be great in Dusseldorf because I'll have the best time because the food will hit so good for Jambo.
What food? German doner kebab?
Yeah, that's what he wants.
Bratwurst?
That's what he wants. When me and Jambo went to Amsterdam for the regional there, shouts to the Zandam gang, we literally went to like a grocery store midway through day 2 just to go grab some food. And Jambo was like, it's all fruit and pies. I want a burger, man. It was very funny. It was a good time though.
Oh, Trixie does bring up a good point that we have like the worst sort of like not echo chamber, but like conversation like loses meaning the longer me and Trix interact. So I think we would like have you guys watched the Gravity Falls?
Yeah, years ago.
Okay, do you know Old Man McGee?
Yeah.
By the time that me and Trix are back from Dusseldorf, it'll just be 2 Old Man McGees.
Yeah.
How giggly doodly man the fucking Gankumon.
Speaking of Gankumon, that deck's really, really belligerent, huh?
Okay.
Are we ever gonna do the like our EX10 tier list or whatever?
We can do that.
Because guys, if you don't know, Jambo, resident rage bait man himself, like has like an adult life and job and is locked in on everything. So like we don't just wheel him out to be like, Jambo, come get mad at tier lists. But like, I feel like a lot of us, or the 3 of us, have a lot to say rather about EX10 as a format that we just like have alluded to a lot on the show, but not said anything about. Like we've not looked at any of it. Like I'd love to talk EX10. I have a lot of other things to talk about today.
What do you guys want to do? Do you want to follow what was laid out, or do you want to just throw it all out and get like quick 5,000 views on a tier list? You know what I'm saying?
I don't think we do a tier list. I think we do a little bit of like I think we do a little bit of a like highlights thing. Yeah, because we talked about doing an EX10 once over at the end of last week, but we were doing the excellent slideshow that you made instead, Andrew, which was very funny. It
was kind of
but I feel like talking about EX10 would be good because there's the more I play it, the more I'm like, it's weird because it's simultaneously a really important set for most regions, but in Europe it doesn't matter at all.
It doesn't matter.
And then it's also like weirdly meta shake-uppy in a way that like I think a lot of people haven't clocked onto yet. Like the decks that become good again become good for different reasons, which is cool. So
I think the more like interesting thing about EX10 is that or like EX sets in general is that we are now experiencing EX sets in the way that Japan experiences them, which are sets that have a lifespan of about a month. So it's like usually EX sets would last a bit longer for us, but like I've been going a little bit harder on packs for EX10 than I would like because I'm trying to pull a couple nice cards and I'm being very lazy to go on online shops. But I also have to remember that like within the same sort of like hate check window, BT23 will come out, and BT23 looks like it's going to be like more impactful, at least at
it's a crazy set so far.
At a baseline level. Like I said, that's like actually worth to like invest into. But like for most people, I feel like we all have like really small buy lists for EX10.
Yeah, I got a box and then divvied a lot of stuff out. And then
you got a box?
I did get a box. I got a box the day we got the case for Misplay tournaments, which is taking place October 11th, 2025. See you at Fanboy 3 in Manchester. You can be there. Tickets potentially unavailable because they might have sold out, but there's like maybe a refund
in stock thanks to that guy who refunded.
Yeah, if you haven't refunded, don't. But if you want that one ticket, do buy it before the end of the podcast. We'll probably check again later. Anyway,
One
we'll see
lucky
you there.
person.
Oh my god, yeah. Also, thank you so much, everybody. That's so cool of you. This event is like more than twice the size of the last one. There's been in various capacities something we've been working on for almost the entirety of 2025 now. So I'm very, very touched to see people showing up. We're very excited to have you. The art's going to be dope. The event's going to be dope. You guys are going to have a great time. We'll see you there.
And if you're watching during the podcast and you're watching live, then you can use code 5Rookies members with a capital R and a capital M to get 5% off for that one ticket. That way, it literally will work for that one ticket that's available. I'm snatching it back by the time the podcast is over. So if you buy now, FOMO,
Ooh,
buy.
You want money off so bad.
You want to come to the event and get cool stuff.
I would show the cool stuff, but the sleeves haven't arrived, and I'm pretty sure I've already shown the Lucemon previously.
Yo, they've only seen the trophy, which I think is a fun teaser.
Yeah.
I think people should know what they're playing for, and then the rest of it is like a secret we hide from.
Playmats, hopefully. The designs will be ready real soon, so I can send them to the guy that will print them. And
well, they got to go to me to do the mem gauges and stuff, and the logo, and then after that, we're all done.
Yeah.
But everything is soon, guys. It's so exciting.
The sleeves
How many days?
on the way. Some of them are in the UK. They just got cleared out of custom.
Oh, it's 2 weeks today. 2 weeks today, the tournament, by the way, guys.
Concerning.
So it's very hype. Very, very hype. Oh yeah, this is like the shake-up set. So yeah, EX10, very fun. We'll see you guys there. I bought a box of EX10 today. I bought the case. I felt like it was one of those things where it's like there's just enough. Like I think EX10 has, if you ignore EX9, which was kind of its own thing, because like DM cards are kind of their own thing. EX10 has the most increased quality. Like it's like there's not a lot of new stuff in EX10 other than like maybe Beelzemon. And then everything else is like a patch or like a little tune-up to an existing thing. And I think because of that, it's like
Dark
a set that like
Dark Masters is probably
Dark Masters is
the other exception.
Yeah. Well, maybe that tells you what I think about Dark Masters, huh? But the whole set, I think, in my opinion, is like one of those ones where it justified like getting a box set. I had a play set of all the commons and uncommons, just because I've played almost all of this set kind of at one point in my life. It's like various levels of quality, of course. Like some things are better than others. There are like a couple standouts that we'll talk about today, but like, you know, it just felt like one of those ones I should get a box because it's nice to have the extra spaces in.
Also, the boxes came with extra goodies this time, which is why they were heinously expensive.
Yeah, I hope you guys like when your friend pulls he gets his box and gets an Apocalypse egg sleeve set. That's a good.
Keep getting Creepymon.
Hey, Creepymon got a top today to 3v3.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's in a mill deck. You'll be surprised to hear. Anyway, let's talk EX10, guys, because it's the bad guys set, and everyone knows the villains are the only cool Digimon, and also they're simultaneously underpowered, and the good guys always win.
Have we seriously not covered EX10?
No, we literally never even talked about it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
BT23 started before we started.
Oh, true.
Do you want to just rip it through based on like the egg color? There's Atmon.
I was gonna say we can do it like on the / like bundles or like pools of decks, and we can each like take turns like talking about the ones that we have like a bit more knowledge about.
Sure, I'm happy to do that. I've been playing a good bit of Atmon, so I'm happy to talk about.
Okay,
Atmon.
Mr. BlackWarGreymon, man, start with BlackWarGreymon.
Okay, I could talk about BlackWarGreymon first. BlackWarGreymon.
He really said I play other decks. Come on now.
Yeah, let's start with Quartzmon. Actually, Quartzmon's the most important card in here by like a lot. Sadly, Quartzmon is just finally the egg you want. It's every time attack targets change, you get to draw a card once per turn on all turns.
Wasn't there a similar Agumon, similar Quartzmon in BT11, or is it like
BT11 Quartzmon is on your opponent's turn only when their guy is deleted. So it was supposed to trigger when BlackWarGreymon X popped on the unsuspend.
Okay, that card sucks. Anyway,
yeah, it's not nearly as good. It did also, funny enough, sometimes get you turn skipped by Mirage, which was cool. But you know, it is like that sometimes. This one's a lot better. More importantly, though, this card is like truly like the best Gammon support this set gives you. Alien's black base and red base both have actual advantages. Red base, you're still on BT14 99% of the time. Some people are on BT5. I don't necessarily hate that. I think there's a case for it in Gammon that you don't have with other stuff, but like it's a little iffy. But this card's great because it means you can play all the like kind of interesting memory stealing black base stuff. People call it like turn skip Gammon. There's the 2 starter deck Agumon and Greymon cards from ST14.
Yeah.
And they are like inheritable, take a memory when attack targets change all turns. So it works with raid and blocker, which is very good. There's the new BT22 Agumon X antibody, which is supposed to be for dinosaurs, but like it kind of doesn't necessarily matter. You can use it to pick up Greymons and stuff.
My only issue with that Agumon in particular is that there's a couple of the Greymons that don't evolve on Agumon name. So it like it makes some of your lines a little bit awkward. I think the card is still very good because it's another like inherit that works off of.
Well, it's also like you said, like the ones that don't evolve off that name are now the ones that you cut from the black base and stuff like that.
Yeah, from the black base specifically.
But like you're right, Marcio. Not to spoil it, you're correct. It is a huge problem actually.
It feels like it's the Greymon thing again. It's like I understand there's a lot of people forcing the black base, and I think there are merits to it, but neither base feels complete, and it's really annoying.
It's really frustrating. The argument, we're not hiding anything. There's no tournament I'm doing. The actual case for me in black base is that people should be playing 2 specific cards to make black base tick. In my opinion, they should be playing BT17 Greymon, the secret rare. And they should be playing the 2-cost black Taikimiya. That means your blockers unsuspend when they block.
I love that.
That card does 2 things. Number 1, it's tie, so it triggers a lot of the stuff that you need Taikimiya for, like the effects taunt with the Adventure Greymon. Number 2, it triggers all of the like free play Taikimiya or Kamiya name stuff on the secret rare that you can like kind of use sort of like a weird. I've kind of pitched it as like a weird Agubond bottom end, or you just use the Greymon really aggressively. Because the spoilers to reason this works, the Metal Greymon is the card of all time. It is an on-play level 5 that does your game plan, and that this is a prophesized Digimon card, right?
This card
when
is
your
very
deck
good.
gets on-play level 5 that does your game plan, it's very strong. So the idea
is this card adventure tagged?
This card is not adventure tagged. Could you imagine? Holy moly!
Because it's the virus one.
Yeah.
No, so the idea is that you can play like a lower to the ground version of this archetype with a lot of the memory stealing and stuff like that. Play like a very efficient aggro engine, and like make your opponent not really want to interact with it the way it is. And then if it gets taken off board, you slam this thing, and then you have BlackWarGreymon counter timing. It's very powerful as a response tool.
My thing with the BlackWarGreymon is what I was explaining before, where like the people complain that like BlackWarGreymon is like too slow. You're now effectively like doing your combo in 2 parts, where like you capitalize on the opponent, giving you an opening for you to give them something to taunt, and then you take advantage of the Blast Evo to evolve for free. So that way you're saving that X amount of memory, but also like you're controlling the game by choking them out of memory by doing the redirection stuff and like stealing anywhere from like 1 to 3 memory.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like your control tools are not like as reactive. They're much more like what's the word? It's like you're taking suffocating. There we go.
Yeah,
you're effectively like suffocating
the flexibility of your opponent's turn every turn.
And then like you can like 2-for-1 them. Like you can, if they played out a searcher, you can taunt the searcher, then BlackWarGreymon, pop the thing in the back, and that's like a very basic concept. But
the other thing is like it's BlackWarGreymon, right? Like if you guys have played since BT8, you know how this works. Like this deck is also about restricting your opponent's options through tamer removal. There are a lot of people talking about like, is tamer hate the wave this format? In some cases, yes. Some cases, no.
I know, because I agree. Yeah,
I think it's very strong. I think the card individually, that's probably the reason it is the best, is that it is an unaffected bozo that comes down and like sort of risk-free removes the tamer card, which is very strong. And especially if it's a start of main, it's pretty sweet.
So you haven't missed much.
Yeah,
anybody just got here, we just started quickly going over some EX10 stuff.
I'll rip the band-aid off here though. If you are a BlackWarGreymon head and you're just like, I want to play BT11 BlackWarGreymon the way I loved it, this isn't actually that deck. It doesn't work. If you want to try and rebuild that, you'll, I think, have pretty mixed results. What you should be doing, if you want to play black base and you want to kind of emulate that, is you should just play Gammon. Promo Gammon from earlier this year when BT20 released, as well as BT22 Gammon, are all like hugely defining cards. But like, yeah, these level 6s, all 4 of these level 6s are incredible. They're so very strong.
The only issue that I think most people have is like they don't make the distinction between like a Gammon like tempo deck and like a WarGreymon OTK, and they kind of like blur the two together.
Yeah, they play very differently.
The thing with Gayu is like Gayu will never OTK the opponent. Whereas like that's like WarGreymon's thing. Like Gayumon is meant to like play the game very quickly and then like just put the opponent on like you better have it. Like show me an out. But it won't OTK. Yeah. So sometimes even if the opponent does play into you, sometimes you just don't kill. And it's just like I'm just like, yeah, one check, maybe two checks if I have the RiseGreymon, the CS RiseGreymon.
Yeah. It's an issue. That's the problem with the black base for sure. Red base gets away with a little bit better because you can play if you play a Gayumon engine, all of your 6s can be X antibody tagged, so you can get away with like a more heavy cool boy lineup. But if you are like I'm trying to cater to the black base only because I know that's the set of people who care about it. If you're interested in EX10, those cards are useful for black base stuff. But like I gotta be real, like BlackWarGreymon Ace is just like a card you can play in Gayumon. I think like using this dude attempting to steal turn from your opponent with like memory effects and then like BlackWarGrey X on your clapback is like the game caught up to that card, guys. It's not the behemoth we all think about it as. But you can make a like more compelling like combat deck. Like this is maybe like the most fun deck to do right now that is all about like fighting Digimon. So give it a shot. I don't necessarily think it's like written off. I just don't expect to see this controlling half of a top 8. I would sooner put my money towards Gayumon. The last standout in this archetype though is the Agumon. The Agumon being a loopable, there will be games where you get sacked by the 1-of because of the Agumon, because the Agumon lets you pick up Greymon X over and over again, and they can scramble into it. So it feels bad sometimes. I'll give you the heads up on that.
Some of the decks can also play Proto, so it's just like and you can like Proto add back the Agumon, and then the Agumon will add you back the Greymon. It's just like, oh, look at that. Nothing ever changes.
Yep. But yeah, Gayu is definitely the stronger version. I think it has like a more favorable interaction point, mostly off the back of Digivolve. Just Digivolve is incredibly important to the format. You're gonna hear us 3 say Digivolve like 40 times in the next 40 minutes.
Won't get any better from there.
Yeah, but that's BlackWarGreymon. If one of you guys wants to talk about the next, what's the next deck? I guess it's Malo. I guess we skipped Creepymon because he's technically the first red super rare, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's only good in. It's not. You can't play it in the Fallen Angel stuff. It just doesn't work. It does nothing. There's like 2 decks that use this card. You can play it in Galaxy, and you can use it to put Coronamon in the raising area. And then you have a rookie in raising with no egg, which means you can do the like fail warp thing to like revert for free and then evolve all the way. It's like it makes your second stack really good. It makes your first stack suck because you make Creepymon. So it's not worth doing. The second part is you can play it in like a mill, like a Misao has been testing like a that's Misao Black. He should have won World Scout. Anyway, he's been testing like a Growlmon, like a Black Growl, Wargrowl EX3, like kind of like Millith from back in the old days. He's kind of testing that with this. Seems compelling. I will try it out at some point. It has an above average Royal Knights matchup. So if you hate Royal Knights and you hate that deck forever, go make them miserable, fam. You'll have a great time. That's Creepymon. Yeah. Don't play this card though. It's not. It's like it needs actually functional tools that aren't just this package. Oh, and then by Alice McCoy. Alice McCoy from EX2 like makes this card work. So you need that too.
I just like any mill. I issue with mill decks. It's just like anyway, Scramble. I
don't understand. Well, this one can take itself off the board at the end of the turn, which is at least better than the alternative. But like Lamau, these people use own chat.
One day
the new tool.
One day the Creepymon will have its own deck and it'll be awesome and Pog Champ, and everybody will be like, "Oh my god, so cool, guys!"
Yeah, I will be. If you guys are going to the Misplay event in October 11th, and you have foil Pagumons, the little mill egg, I want them. So bring them along, and I'll buy you a lunch sandwich from meal dealers. Okay, that's 2 of super rares. Who wants to talk about Malo? Because I've talked for like 30 minutes.
I'm not talking about Malo. I think anybody trying to do like the Malo loop, it's just like that deck sucks. That deck is just like so bad. Just play like regular Malo, like a regular game plan. Use the good tools that the deck like got given. Fucking BT3 Malo, are you serious? Like
Yeah, it's like
That deck sucks.
I
That
think
deck
you
is
should.
just
I
that
think
deck
you
is
should probably
horrible.
still. I think you can still play like one of it in case you're in like a control matchup and you just want to end your opponent's life miserably. But just play it normally because it's really good.
This Malo and
This Mallow
the
and 16 Mallow are both amazing.
sucks one v. I'll happily 1v1 you. I have no problem. The Malo deck is just like,
Yeah,
what are we doing?
in the Mallow mirror where one of you is trying to loop and the other one is trying to win the game in a normal way? I'm telling you which one I'm picking to vote on.
At Dusseldorf, what we'll do at Dusseldorf, we'll do like a KnTElixar video of like me and Jill in the in like the hotel lobby. We'll have like a money match of like deck of my choice versus Mallow. Or, actually, I'll let you. No, I can't let Yuxo pick. Obviously, he'll give me something
just
like
another Cerberus X pile again.
No. But it's just like BT16 Mallow is a good card too. Like what?
BT16 Mallow is crazy. BT16 Mallow lets you pop the 2 5s to make this and him at the same time.
And like Fog Barrier or whatever that card is. That card's good.
Yeah, BT16 Mallow is nutty. People like this on top of this to kill Myotis X and one of Arcane Mummy means you play like 2 Mallows in the same turn for free and then you pop off. Because you have the Arata, or what's his name? What's the tamer? Not Kurata. Oikawa, yeah. Yukio,
yeah.
Yeah. You play him out as well. You get all the combo. It's really cool.
The deck sucks.
I'm
not budging.
The loop is kind of doo-doo, guys. Just play the actual deck. Digidane put up a good list this afternoon, or was it yesterday afternoon? Put up a list yesterday afternoon where you played this set with the like extent to which you tech the deck out is you can play like Beelzemon, Blast Mode, Ace to beat Galaxy and stuff like that. I think it's worth considering.
The engine is good, like the Jesse and James.
Yeah,
those cards are good. Yeah,
I am still my sincere opinion is that even though this deck likes deleting itself, it's still not as good to play the Growlmon engine as it is to just play Ukomon.
Yeah, just
Ukomon and a bunch of Demi-Devis. Just because it's called Growlsmith or Growlslop doesn't mean it's that good, guys. Try Ukomon again.
That's the thing that like
everyone's obsessed with a deck that got hit.
No, not even that. It's just like some people instead it's like you already have a good engine. Why are we playing a worse engine that doesn't do anything for you? Like against Levia, anytime I go up against like a Levia player that's playing like the Growl cards, I'm like, you're gonna deck out. You already deck out with Levia. Why? Yeah. It's just worse than the Dark Animals. Do you hate Memory? Do you hate Gobbly? Do you hate Dober and Cerberus? It seems like you do. Do you not want to win the game?
Yeah. I think it's so funny too, because like they've never had better PR.
Oh, sorry.
The Dark Animals have never had PR this good before. Like people have forgotten that they're broken. I feel like a crazy person. Like everyone's like, oh, Royal Knights, did they need this new Drazzle? And I'm like, have you guys forgotten about Cerberus X? Am I crazy right now?
Cerbex plays Psychmon.
Yeah, the game is over. Like, I just don't. Look, I know we had the ban list one last week. I'm not gonna hear it, but if they hit Growlmon X before they hit Cerbex, I'm gonna burn down an office.
It's gonna happen. I'll be dancing.
But like the Redditors, the fact that the Redditors want Growlmon X killed and not Cerbex tells you everything you need to know about what's actually good.
So this is great now because now, like, if you are like just crazy enough to like do something, you can be like, oh, everybody's wrong, and I'll just like win, and then like everybody will catch up to it. There's no Japan for people to like be prepared for it now.
It's true. DM players, we're going to talk about DM in a little bit.
Yeah, we are.
Some people here on this call have been kind of vindicated about DM recently. Play Mallow.
Yuxo is right though. It's like you sometimes you might stumble on a loop, but for Mallow, just play your game.
Yeah, you just have like one or two.
Yeah, like the main destination. It should be like you're into enough pieces and go,
yeah, you just
do something real funny.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna rant about purple for the whole. This is a whole purple set, but like sometimes people do have good reasons to play the Growlmon stuff. Like Millennium is the deck everyone uses as an example. Like if it made Millennium okay, how bad could it be? But it's like no, Millennium. It didn't make Millennium okay.
No.
And second of all, Millennium basically went memory neutral doing this garbage, and you could have just made it better by playing the Deltamon that was very good already. So I don't know.
People hate winning.
Good luck, everybody, and try your own archetype sometime.
Well, back to
That's Malo.
EX10.
Yeah, back to EX10. Oh, the next card is Metal Siegermon. Should
We're
we
not.
just
Can
talk
we,
about the Dark Masters?
no, do we have to?
They're better than people say they are, but they're not good. They are like absolutely bumping 6 out of 10 archetypes.
Yeah, that's fair.
Players need to play
they'll be
versus
funny.
Merva or Lord Knight, then they'll call for Serb and Growl. Yeah, well, I'll tell you, one of them's been around for 2 more years than the other one. Whatever.
It'll be interesting. I mean, Dark Masters is now at least slightly more diverse than it was before.
It's got a more like because it heals, it's like a weirdly good Mega Zoo pile again. Like because the 5s, like the experimentation to just continue to get value out of the level 5s that continue to accelerate the 6s is interesting, because it means like you'll get to this point where the Dark Masters player will have 6 or so security. They'll continue to get value out of their cards, and then they can like loop pieces. So like they'll play, some people are playing Mother D Reaper to pop the egg like we used to. Other people are playing Searcher, ADR1 Searcher. It costs 1 and you can kill that with the 5, and it's like
that's when you know the deck is good. We're at a point where we're playing Searcher. That's when you know it's cooked.
Well, it's like you just play every card that is as cheap for as much card advantage as possible, because the minute you find Apocalypse, the game is over. Like it beats everything in the game if it finds Apocalypse. Everything in the game. I'm like, if this deck had a Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links Master Duel ability where it started with the Apocalypse in hand, it's the best deck in Digimon, and I seriously mean it. But good thing it doesn't. Yeah, I don't just, if you guys want to play it at Bristol, play it so that you're my round 1.
I feel like if Apocalypse is good, people just play like 4 scrambles in their deck.
Bro, if Apocalypse is good, you do the same thing you do for everything in this format, and you play Psychmon again. You just continue to play Psychmon until the end of time.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
It's like whatever. Like I said, like Apocalypse is better than people think it is, but it's not.
I think it's fine, but we'll never get to see it because like.
Oh, you know what it is actually? Sorry, we talked about DDG12 before. This is another DDG12 deck, Lamau, but it's also a Digimon Emperor BT8 deck. There are a lot of good Digimon Emperor decks right now, and this is maybe like the best one, or like it uses it the best, I should say. Digimon Emperor is just crazy in general. So, every time you see a card and you're like, "That's cringe. I don't want to play against that." Remember Digimon Emperor.
Lucemon.
Yes,
it goes from do nothing to do something.
Yeah, it's better now.
I have my Lucemon contact, and I hit him up. Shout out to Dyer, and I'm like, "Yo, Dyer, give me the rundown because I'm not trying to lose to this shit." And he's like, "Okay, the deck just like punches people. Like the quicker you can punch people, like the idea, it's like, ooh, I'm gonna control." No, it's a beatdown deck, but you're. Oh, is that your cat?
Yeah, that's one of them.
What in the fucking like Disney Channel ass like? Tune in at 7 p.m. I was like, it's a beatdown deck. The deck is actually a beatdown deck. That's it. I don't know, man. Like, you beat the opponent down. You swing and then you evolve, and you look at your hand, and then.
You know, it is crazy that they power crept Uko Louis turn 1 damage. Have you thought about that? Like, we joked about going second, Uko Louis turn 1 damage. They were like, no, going first, turn 1 damage.
Yeah. Hold that. For security.
Well, it's also like the egg is like maybe the reason that's even better now. Like if we talk about any one card, we should talk about the egg. The egg being, it's not this Digimon either. So like you have an Uko. I mean, some people don't even play the Ukomons. I get it. I'm gonna let the purple like edgelords love what they love. I'm not trying to judge. But like
every purple player ever. Yeah, I always play purple. You know,
I hate playing Ukomon, guys. I don't like drawing cards unless I get to throw them away after. But yeah, you just like if you have an Ukomon with this thing underneath it, and then you play the new Lucemon, he promotes himself, like 2 cards and 2 memory, and it's like, whoa, that was really broken. What the hell?
I think that eventually, when everybody stops being brokey and everybody finally collects their Lucemon cards, eventually the deck will be okay. But right now, like I'm going through all my binders and stuff and just like picking out these cards because like I just have them.
Yeah, I need to get the last May EX6 ones and then I'm done.
I am happy to be pleasantly surprised when I get to play, when I put together Lucemon and I just like, oh, I guess I healed one and burned one. That wasn't too bad. And then like 2 turns later, oh, I guess I win the game. Interesting.
Yeah, it's fun.
Is
Maybe
the
it wasn't
Satan
so bad.
mode like? Is that actually anything?
It's
The
good.
Satan mode's great.
It's very good.
This
It
card's really good.
unsuspends, I think?
Yeah, he is.
You went past it. You went past it.
He sticks
Right next
larva
to
from
darkness.
trash.
Oh, yeah.
He sticks larva from trash in the breeding area, and then he does the like.
Which auto wins any yellow matchup.
Yeah,
by the
you
way.
can't lose to yellow if you have that. And then it is when digivolving when attacking, delete something, or your opponent gets the delete choice. But if they don't, you unsuspend. So like you just get like any burner security. But like the idea is you just like have this like kind of 2-3 damage beater bozo who is immune to a plethora of effect because larva mode can do his thing. Some people are still playing the old one because it's like a targeted tamer delete, which is really good this format. This one just happens to be the first one on play. Yeah, you can pop.
Sorry, I was crashing out.
Yeah, I mean kill Nokia. This one is on play, so when you float into it from EX6, that's the merit to it. But it has like a reason. It has a very relevant damage clock. It is not like it's not nothing to scratch at. There's some like pace that you get from this. The new Lucemon as well helps a lot because he's like an on attack effect. So you just get like you chip with Lucemon first, and then you can evolve into Satan mode, and then like if they fail the vibe check, then you unsuspend. So
the deck is actually kind of helmet.
Yeah.
It is a Google Gaga deck. You go, I'll evolve Lucemon, and then I go Chaos mode, and then I'll go Satan mode. And
Andrew,
then
if you've not played it yet, it is the closest in 2025 Digimon I've seen to playing Davis.
Lucemon's had too much Coco Melon.
I don't know about that.
It feels like a Davis game plan. It feels like here's my bozo, and you do that over and over again until you've won the game.
I think you appraise like David differently to other people because other people are just like, and if you swing, I'll face, and I hate anything that floats, and I love Fanglogmon to clear the board.
I haven't built a Davis deck that didn't draw 2, trash 2 in about a year and a half. Davis is an aggro deck that hasn't got any cheap guys. And one day they'll give it cheap guys. But we're not talking about Davis. We should be talking about Davis because they should have gone in the bad guys expansion. But
they should have
kick me in the ass.
Anime, yeah.
Yeah, they are the main villain for like half the show.
Which show?
Digimon Tamers. They're literally like a third of the whole season is the team dealing with Digimon going to Tokyo. And
like
then
Davis
half
especially.
the season, half the season is going into the digital world to deal with the sovereigns who kidnapped Kalumon. Like the Davis are the majority of the drama villain-wise in Digimon Tamers, and they're not.
You don't get Beelzemon without the horse.
Caesar, no, not
Indramon.
Not the horse. Indramon beats his ass. That's true, but he gets the trade offer from the Foo Dog.
I just think that Davis take up too much deck space, too much set space.
That's cool,
half
man.
the set was purple. Like
half the set is Atmon. Again.
Yeah, we're gonna keep
getting more Atmon every week.
This is great. Every set I'm like, oh, another Atmon deck from my Atmon deck collection.
They're not putting Atmon in the songs in the video game. They're not putting Atmon in my broken deck. They're not putting Crapmon in my garbage bin. I'm sick of it.
I love it. It's so fun. I just go, oh, every Atmon card in the set goes into one deck very nicely.
And they're like, my gay son. And I'm like, I don't care.
Poseidon, I can't wait.
TV.
Can't wait for Poseidon. You get one swing with one guy. Your biggest
guy. It's so funny
guy.
That the first Atmons that look good are the blue ones, by the way.
Yeah, your biggest guy versus my biggest guy. It's like, hold on, let me see if I can find.
Gaiamon's so bad.
Oh, I hate him.
Oh, I got it. What playing Poseidon feels like. It's like you have like 2 toys, right? And you go. That's basically what Poseidon feels like.
Kissing?
No, they're fighting. Dude, so woke.
The woke libs when make the bottles kiss.
Dude, they were fighting for their.
Dude, I'm a little too wimpy for that.
Yeah,
dude, I guess they have to keep printing Atmon so that somebody will buy LM7 with this shitty AppLink alt art that everyone's geeking out about because it has some of the cast on it.
Anyway, what's next?
Sorry, that was Lucemon's. Lucemon's pretty good. You should try it. But if you liked it because it was SatCon, you won't like it now.
We can quickly talk about Astamon.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did we do the Belfast?
Oh yeah, these cards are cool.
Which cards? I feel like we're talking about different cards.
Oh right, yeah, because this is also like save.
No,
and
the
Quartzmon.
Psychmon is really cool. The Psychmon is like an actually dope card.
The Psychmon, yeah, it goes in like
It goes
the
in
hunters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that's the only. Well, no, the Quartz is good in other things, but the villain hunters cards are not good.
I have
Okay.
like, I have hopes. I have like very like tame hopes for Quartz Ace.
You have tame hopes for Quartz Ace.
Like, I think the card is like, having played with it, I played with it in the wrong deck. I don't think the card is like particularly good in Diaboromon. It doesn't
that's
win
crazy.
the game.
Okay.
It doesn't win the game like the other Quartz or even like not a Armageddon. Yeah. But it's like this card, you just need like the right matchup. This card is. Are you okay, dude?
Yeah, I'm just waiting till you're done.
I'm just like, there's something.
I'm being polite. We're on that new polite creep because it's not October yet, so we're not the bad guys yet.
We're not the bad guys yet.
Yeah, I'm trying to be nice. You know, we've been friends for many years, Mercy. I'm trying to be nice.
There's something about this. You know the meme of like the guy. It's like when you know this card's up to something, but it's just quiet.
Yeah, you can't prove it. I know. I know what the fuck you are, Quartzmon Ace. I know what you're up to. You're not like, slick. I see you. I'll catch you slipping.
There's gonna be some like random deck that'll just like, oh, yeah, I guess you can ace me. My bad.
You're not gonna play it at a regional, Mercy. Why are you hiding the sauce? What is this?
I'm not. What is this card good in Bloom? Is that what you want me to say? Oh my god!
It's like a 9 play cost shithead. You could just spit out off Leopardmon or something. Like it's a generically annoying green card that is going to see play in a number of decks that happens to be a black unidentified ace monster. So now you have to go like, ooh, Diaboromon player, please don't have 2 levels of ace threats that I have to juggle around and guess.
Diaboromon player, please don't turn off your own game plan.
No, because it's not turned off. It's unidentified, Andrew.
Okay, yes,
yeah, but
it
you
is
would suspend
searchable.
all of your tamers.
But then you don't care. You've won the game, and you've spawned more tokens that aren't unsuspended or that aren't suspended.
The condition for you spawning tokens is like either when you attack or like outside of main.
Yeah.
So if you evolve Quartz on those guys, then it's like a bit stinky. The issue is this card is going to be good at some point. Right now, I'm just like, what deck do I want to put this in? I think this is the best card in Blue. Like, it's best in Bloom right now. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I would like to convert my Bloom Lordmon that didn't actually deal any damage into an ace threat. That's pretty good.
I don't want to spoil a card we're going to talk about later, but the other actual problem I have with this card, because Mercy is right, it's not great yet. It will be great later.
It will be great later.
Yeah. There's like there's one card in this expansion that they printed that just kicks this deck this card and every deck that it would be in, it kicks it in the ass. That card is a common in everybody's second favorite deck in the entire franchise. So unfortunately, you won't see a lot of Bloom or Diaboromon anytime soon.
Back to the Hunters stuff. I think like the Hunters cards got like a decent buff. Like the ass is like not horrible. I think the Ryoma, the Tamer guy, he's like...
Yeah, the Ryoma's not that bad.
He's like, okay, Alliance and Hunters. Purple guy. I mean,
he's
you already have purple
like,
now.
Actual mem setter that isn't just like the Tagaru
yeah.
that we're cutting to replace with the good Tagaru now. So you can like diversify your names too, which is cool.
I think there's like a theoretical like deck or like apps that plays this and like some of the new support, and I'm not that guy to figure it out. But I know the guy.
Sorry, apps for this?
Sorry, not like Hunters.
Hunters. Oh yeah. Hunters players. I'll give it a month.
Yeah. I know the Hunter guy that will make this card look good. So, what's his name? Jalen. Yeah, I know the guy.
Shoutouts to Darren in Glasgow as well. If he gets bored and comes back to Digimon, he'll probably top with Hunters just for fun. The Psychomon's good. Piercing's tight. It's free cycle. The Astamon.
Oh yeah, piercing plus raid with superior mode is very good.
Yeah. There's a lot of like really nice stuff you get out of these cards.
Who wants to talk about Belfamon? Because I don't.
Wait till BT23, but like the The Rage mode is a buff to Demon Lords. So that card will see a little bit towards helping Demon Lords be good. I think Demon Lords is like fringe better than people think it is, to be honest.
I think Demon Lords is also always okay.
Yeah, Demon Lords being able to do Royal Knight stuff, but you just loop a Ruin mode is really overpowered, and it beats a lot of the decks in the format right now. So you should try it if you haven't tried it at locals for a little while.
I just think I was crashing out because they made a new Belfamon that is green, drawn by Koki. Does Bandai hate me? Dude, like, I know that I'm not the most positive spokesperson when it comes to the Digimon TCG card game, but like, come on now. This is a personal attack on my character.
You don't like that it has Tamer hate now?
Yeah, and it has Tamer hate. Like, are you spitting me my empty glass of water and forcing me to drink it?
That's a lot, actually, man. That was a tough image.
We're gonna talk about the fact that it can slide Evo back and forth now.
Yeah, it is kind of annoying, huh?
Oh, this is actually harassment. I'm going to sue Jill. I'm going to sue Yuxo. He just sent me a picture of his like max rarity Belfamon stuff. He's actually harassing me live on the podcast.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's got to love every Digimon, right? You know, that's what they say.
Got a Tamagotchi on it, bro.
Dude, it does.
I think the cards are crazy, though. Like, for the actual Belfamon deck.
Yeah, once the deck gets its
X antibody
23, it'll be really sick. You know what? Actually, that's not fair. Right now, it's kind of whatever.
I'm going to kill this child. I'm going to kill Seb.
Right now, it's kind of whatever, but the Fascomon promo in the October Locals pack is
so
very good. And yes, you have to play Capurymon, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. Just play the Fascomon.
Doesn't matter. Okay, that's the thing with Belfamon, right? It falls into category of purple deck that was once good before, and then people are like, no, I don't want to play with you anymore because you can't use generic Growl.
Yeah, I want to play Lucemon, EX whatever, and Demi-Meramon, and it's like, no, just do this.
Capurymon that was purple.
No,
that's just that one.
This is the only one that they tied in for the Fasco, which is funny.
I really.
The X antibody is just so diabolical. I'm sick.
Yeah.
Also, as a side note, anybody that's just like, man, I hate Digimon that are unaffected by Digimon. What if you had a tamer that could kill it?
Yeah.
What if your tamer just threw hands with a stack? Anyway, that's Belfamon. Maybe chat. Did I just like secretly like kill myself on Belfamon? Maybe it's because it's green. My bad.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's not that much of a maybe for why you would try that.
You're like, oh man, it's so cringe when my opponent doesn't play on board with me. They just keep setting up tamers. All right, run them hands.
Marcia, when the green Digimon suspends, pierces, and has fortitude. Yeah, I don't know, dude.
Oh my gosh, MaloMyotismon support. Whoa.
Hey, no, but actually, God, dude, I don't know. Just who cares? Belfamon. Like the players, you guys will be happy when the new card comes out. For now, it's good enough. The Fascomon's broken. That's like the actually good card.
Rocks, rock time.
Rocks is legit. Rocks is not like a meme either. Rocks has just like it's basically
the egg you don't play. The egg sucks.
The egg is bad. You play the old one.
The memory.
You don't have to play Ukamons. Some people will. Some people won't. I don't necessarily think it's important. Like it's just about accelerating pieces. The actual thing about the deck is people
very quickly.
Yeah, go ahead.
The Ukamon argument is for the theoretical like 2 Tumblemons in the trash, right? Like if you can magically like just start the game and like have an egg in the trash, it makes your deck so much more efficient, right? But it's like, then what? What are we doing?
Yep.
You just have to hard open the Uko and then chip 1, like 5 Ukos, and then you need your opener to be like Uko plus something else if you go second, or like Uko that passes turn, and then what?
Uko went a half close, just that you manifested
Uko,
having close.
Yeah, and if you don't open that, your deck is just
Uko close, and you have to open the new rookie if you're not on the searching one because you're going -2 from hand.
Or you play Gizamon, right? You pop the tumble from. Oh my god, guys, are we cooking or what? Proto Gizamon.
Yeah, Proto Gizamon in every deck this format.
Draw 1, trash 1?
If you think about it, it's kind of like Searcher for 1.
It is like Searcher for 1, except it puts the rock where you want it. And the most important part of my day is putting the rock where I want it. Dude, I don't know. Rocks is good. Like, there's not a lot else to talk. Like, I think everyone kind of... Everyone got kind of
Yes.
caught up in the idea that like you were still just gonna play like BT or say EX8 Pyramidi like the deck, but you don't. You don't have to at all.
You don't have to.
You can play some amounts of Blastmon, some amounts of
Okay,
the new
you
Pyramidimon.
bring up a good point. Most people do not believe in the Blastmon as the alternate guy, and I'm
why the fuck?
no,
It's
no.
so
That's the thing.
good.
It's the whole like unified game. People don't know what's good, right? To me personally,
just
I
read
really
the
this
card.
card, and I'm just like, whoa, this card is insane.
Marcel, you know what it is? Is see these words right here?
Yeah, maybe.
It's like putting,
I don't know.
It's like putting
You
B
guys-
plates on your car where people will go, ooh, I want to stay away from that just in case. That's what that tag does for people. They go, ooh, bugger army. I'm going to skip this one.
These cards are rare.
Yeah,
well,
I think
rare.
everybody. I think
Rare.
we should force every Digimon player to, for 1 month at a time in every calendar year, just mono only at every event you go to, pick exclusively a red deck, just to get the feel for how you're supposed to feel about the word fragment. Because if you see Blastmon, you don't go, oh, motherfucking fragment again. God damn it. Every fucking time. Then you haven't done enough Digimon this year. That keyword is stupid. We'll talk about DM later.
I will say the actual Pyramidi, I quite like it for the idea that like it's like it's like a problem that the deck created for itself, right? It's like, oh, you know, like I can't remove certain things because like blah blah blah, and then they're like, okay, so here's the card that just like reduces the play cost. That's kind of cool because you can like Digivolve and then pop it with your inherit, and that would be really cool. If they didn't make the 7 that just does not care, so it like defeats the whole purpose of the card that they designed. Like, why bother?
It feels like the like intent was to let you like use if you're in like a pinch, like at least from the games I have played. I'm not trying to say like I'm an expert on rocks before the commenters
like,
get
oh,
mad.
I didn't see my 7.
Yeah, like it's not that. It's like if your sources aren't perfect at the time, what you're supposed to do is you save the emblem for when you evolve into Pyramidi, and then use Pyramidi to like kind of fix your sources so that you've got the stuff you want under Magnetic Dramon, like as you go into Magnetic. So you emblem from 6 to 7 instead of from 5 to 7, and you use this guy to like trigger the closes and fix the stuff you want. So like if you're like, man, I like promoted my stuff out of Raising was kind of mediocre, you go into this thing, ditch off the Digivolves that you don't care about, and then replace them with stuff you do care about, and then trigger close to go into Magnetic and OTK. And like the idea is like much more streamlined when you start to play around it that way. Like it's, Harry was on the show a couple weeks ago, or a couple months ago, and he was complaining about like why the Centralmon players don't realize that you can just pay 3 to Digivolve and get 2 tokens instead of paying 4 to Digivolve and sometimes getting 2 tokens. This is the same thing. Why pay 4 for Big Man or pay to make it OTK level 6 when you could just pay 3, then nothing basically, and then cheat a bunch of memory, gain a bunch of effects, then like it's just, you're getting more, but because this card is low rarity, nobody cares. Play Blastmon, Jesus Christ.
Just play the Blastmon.
Play Blastmon, it's so good.
Put the blast in the blag.
You promote this stupid Sunariza, you go Preganomon from hand, and then if you don't want to OTK it, you evolve into Blastmon, and you tell your opponent to kill themselves.
They have 2 different Infinity Gauntlets. Like, how can card be bad?
Yeah, they're right actually, and that's true. Rocks is good. Rocks has a bunch of tops too.
That's it. I think the other thing about Rocks is like how much of a focus do you want to put on Magnetic? Because like there are some lists that like play as an option, and there are some lists that play like as
you have to play 4 of this to do the new game plan.
Yeah, but like Rocks is neat. Is it my most preferred black control deck that I've ever played? I mean, no, but it's like as somebody who enjoyed BT9, I'm like, you know what? I do enjoy the occasional OTK.
Yeah, I'm glad Gas is gone, but I forgive the Misplay for Game community have forgiven Magnetic Dramon. Go buy your card. The other thing is like this is the second emblem guy now. I'm like
no, Liberator Fish.
Oh, sorry, Fish. Fish is weird. We're gonna talk. This is actually maybe. Thank you for reminding me. This is an even better example. The thing Puppets and Fish had that Rocks didn't have is that they'd either had a new pushed wave of support recently or were Fish and had nothing but pushed waves of support. So like the Fish players had to kind of like pick and choose like how much Deep Saver stuff they were borrowing, how much like old like Source Stick good stuff, Jikmon, what's the big fish bird called?
Shangpeng.
Shangpeng. How much Shangpeng stuff they were like. Then the puppets had Kageyamon, for God's sake, right? So to those archetypes, Airymon and Nyabutsmon don't feel like you must have them or you're dead. Rocks did not get that luxury. You kind of build rocks like it says on the back of your Heinz beans tin, where you're like, put it in the microwave, turn it on. You did it, dude. 5 damage. And so, like, yes, it's a little less exciting from a deck building perspective. There are things you can do. I'm not pretending, but like, you know,
I think the ceiling of the deck is very capped.
Yeah, but like kind of by design.
Yeah, but also
they have to like you can only do your 3 rock things. You could gain a memory, do Digivolve or pop a little guy, and you just do that 40 times.
I know it will not happen, but the deck, like, if the deck had another inherit that was like a memory game that was like easily accessible, that wasn't an egg, would the deck be broken? Like, maybe, but like, you know, is that can black decks like win for once? Come on, guys, black sucks.
I think the problem with this deck is that like if it did get more memory stuff, the combination of the memory stuff plus the emblem would make this deck insufferable because they'd get free memory and they'd never pay for anything.
Okay, and you're talking about that like
the last time we had a black deck that gained free memory and it never paid for anything, it got its target level 5 hit and we never saw it again.
Doesn't seem like an issue to me, but okay.
Yeah, true.
You're a hater.
Connection for free.
Yeah, take this to your locals if you don't like Gammon players.
We can do Bagra last because like Andrew will have like
made a dang video.
Yeah, I made like a 40-minute video. It's
so
I don't think it's out for the public yet. So if you're watching this, if you're watching the stream live and you haven't seen the video, consider becoming a member. It gives you ad-free content and it gives you access to stuff that I do really early on time. So yeah, the Bagra video is like 40 minutes. So if you want that early, it's like £1 a month. Really, really, really simple. And if you want other cool things like when we record stuff directly after this podcast, you can get those a whole month ahead of time. I don't even know what today's one is, but we'll figure that one out. I have been in this chair for like 12 hours. So
imagine casting, nerd. The next like actually unique archetype in here is Gammon. If Marcia, you want to talk about that,
we're just gonna skip over Beelzemon.
Because we're gonna talk about Beelzemon last.
Are we?
Yeah,
he's the secret. Hold on. No, we didn't talk about Atmon first, and the first card in the whole set is the egg.
Okay, but like.
All right, fine. Let's talk about Beelzemon.
No, okay. The joke that I was going to make is like, am I supposed to like lie to the Beels players and tell them that like every single card that they got in the set that isn't gonna go into their deck? Like literally every single card. Like every single card that released in the set goes into deck.
I'm playing at least 2 of every single new card.
I think
and sometimes the Balmon, I'm like maybe another one.
What, like the cards are crazy. Would you like the Inkmon's crazy? The Wizardmon's crazy. The Balmon is like, okay, the worst one. But when your competition is starter deck Balmon, it's like, yeah, every Balmon's gonna look like shit.
Yeah, but this one's not that much worse.
This one's fine. Reboot blocker, like, okay. Big DP.
Like,
you hit twice as good
on BT10 Balmon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the.
I'm sorry, Digitrans's the go and whatever, but like, no, I'm not playing BT10 Balmon. I don't care that like sometimes my mills are bad. Mill better.
Yeah, if my mills are bad, it's the Ratatouille guy, just like I don't stack my deck. I don't blame my mills. If I whiff, I lose, and I like it.
It's like, oh no, but sometimes it's really nice because when attacking, no, I don't want to do that. I
want to make a blocker. I want to stop the chump Ukomon garbage hitting me in the head over and over again.
But yeah, the hidden card that's like super broken. It's a Wizardmon, guys. That card's crazy. Yeah, Lingering -3.
Broken, man. Every time I see this, I'm like, what were they doing? You can't. Also, like Puppets had 8 weeks. Puppets got 8 weeks, and now it's done.
No, okay. So hold up. Actually, you bring up a good point. If they establish Kaguya, the Wizard's actually really bad because like they'll pop your stack. Like
they'll pop your stack. Great.
No, like I mean, if you evolve.
You evolve into Wizard.
Yeah, and then you -3, clear the tokens.
And then they have to kill the littlest thing.
No, like because something died, that Kaguya will trigger, and then they'll kill the Wizard. So out of raising,
that's if you've got one Digimon. This deck does not frequently sit there going, well,
assuming you have like an Impmon or whatever, but like out of raising, the wizard is really bad.
Yeah, but it's also a buy. Like you can choose to just have it be a vanilla.
Yeah, you could just whiff.
Yeah, that's true. But the other advantage this gives you is like you promote you make your first stack, give it float opportunities should that be something you need, and use the Wizardmon to trigger everything else off. Or, God forbid, use the Wizardmon, sack it off, and then when the removal is gone from Kaguya, they give you an ace that wins the game.
I think the funniest thing is like they're like, oh man, Beelz like really struggles against decks that just like have a ton of deletion protection and like they just like killed you. Sec -1 on mill.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really just like we will let you pop the little guys. Like you've got Impmon Inherit, there's new Impmon that trashes, you've got the scaling deletion if you are on the starter deck blast mode, and they were like, whatever you can't kill, maim. Just stop.
But it's just like the interaction between this card and 7th Full Cluster is so frustrating. Because like you sit there and you're like, they're trying to play around Beelzemon X and they're trying to do it properly. But I have Wizardmon, so they lose. And it's like nice chumps to block the 7th Full Cluster, nerd. Blam, 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 and then it's over. It just makes you feel crazy.
I do think like I think Beelzemon is like pretty good. I think it plays the modern game a bit better than it used to. I think like BT15 was the last time we really saw like Beelzemon like have a good run. I don't think we've seen Beelzemon since then.
EX6 had like a splash in the pan. That was it.
Oh wait, what was the event that Andrew took Beelzemon to? One of the Glasgow events, right?
Maybe it was the second Glasgow event.
So that was BT19 format with like the Ion Makos and the
those cards were good, but they were not enough.
Yeah, the Impmon Scramble was.
I also had a deeply unfortunate run where I hit 4 decks that were gonna get shot in the head.
It is what it is.
Yeah, sometimes they do that to you. You want to talk about Gammon? Because you're like the Gammon pioneer.
Okay, so like these cards are broken.
Yeah.
The Gulus is very broken because Gammon suffered from this issue of like it was very slow at pushing damage, and like you would go wide, but the things that you're going wide, like it didn't really matter because like you had like one good ace, but even that ace was like tricky to use. So you had to do these like stupid convoluted setups to like evolve on the opponent's turn, then trigger Strongest Brother, and then like the deck would like sometimes look competent. But your toolbox was like good, but also like limited. And then they printed this guy. And this guy says, I'll evolve into a Regulus from the trash. Like, why does he do that? For one less. So there's this very cool mechanic that they introduced called Taunt. And a purple and red deck got Taunt. One of your Reguluses is just he taunts. And all of a sudden, your deck has like crazy control. And then because it's a level 5 that has Taunt, you could unironically play BlackWarGreymon Ace.
Yeah.
So you'll have like your main stack, and then like you have your secondary stack that like made a 5, you taunt the opponent, and now this deck also has Tamer control. And like yeah, obviously like just going into stuff from the trash is like good. But the problem with the deck was like it couldn't push damage. And then they were like, our fault. Rush level 5. Our fault again. Arrested Demon Superior mode.
Yeah.
2 attacks. So I've been like moving these cards around, and I've killed Terry like once or twice from positions that I had no business. Like something that's like really funny is that this card makes Proxima better because like Proxima now has a good level 4 to play from the trash. You just go Proxima, play out the guy that evolves from trash, like the one from the set, and then he evolves into this Regulus, and I guess you're just doming the opponent. And also you have Raid, Retaliation, Piercing. All of your keywords like actually matter for once.
Yep.
He's also a blocker, right?
Yeah, he is. Which is like how you make it's like how they intend you to use the attack without suspending. Is like you kind of treat it like a Gammon Omni X.
He gets huge, and has an inherit that like gets you a memory back when you kill something.
It's just another damn Dorvic card.
I mean, yeah, but all of a sudden this Gammon deck is like, oh, this deck is cute. You know, it can. I'm just like, oh, good luck getting on board. The deck is so good now that like we have to. Oh yeah, you also ignore the 5 cost because you have Strongest Brothers. So like, it doesn't matter. Like if it's in your hand, you'll just do it for free from your hand. The it's like this deck just became this like weird, like I'll make one stack and then as my pyramid scheme gets bigger and bigger, it's just all Regulus of this Regulus. And it's like if I decide that I want to grief, I don't know, like Imperial, I'll put Valkyrie in my deck.
Yep.
Oh, Omnimon, I guess I'll play BlackWarGreymon.
Yeah.
What's like another I could
Mega,
play
or what's it called? The Melga Ace. That's another one people have been messing with.
There's Steel Memory. The deck does have like a couple of issues in the not like follow-up, but your initial consistency is sometimes like a little bit iffy. But against like any deck that's like remotely slower than you, it's so free. Very crazy card. I would have never dreamt of these cards getting printed. I was like, I was in disbelief, shook. I could not believe what I was reading.
Yep.
But it's Gammon, so nobody's gonna play it. So
yeah.
You know.
Well, no, hey man,
all the people that play it won't be able to sequence it correctly.
Yeah, they're reprinting.
Dr. Ace, thank you.
Yeah, they're reprinting. What's it called? They're reprinting the hero from RB1. So like they just want people to play Gammon and stuff soon. Like they're pushing it.
That's the other thing. Both of the tamers, if the opponent like doesn't pass you to one of the tamers is like a start of turn, the opponent has a thing, gain a memory. And then the other one is load 1, draw 1, gain 1. And then it triggers the dual color to gain another one and draw another card.
Yeah, the tamers are super strong together.
The opponent passes you to like 3 memory, you go to 6.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Just because so insane. I genuinely, and here's the thing, right? They did like, we should be getting a locals like Tamer pack Arcturus. If the Arcturus is like on the same like power level as these cards,
that's legit.
Somebody is going to win an event with Gammon.
Gammon will top.
No, not top. Somebody is going to win with the deck. It's just, it's like a lot of cards to read and understand like what you're engineering, but somebody will win an event with this deck.
When are we supposed to get that?
I think it's just like a heavily like theorized because they couldn't fit the Arcturus into the set. So I think it makes the most sense for it to be like in the next local Samer pack. So unlucky.
Marcio winning that on on.
I'm griefing. I'm playing just
Jackie pioneered.
Yeah, true, yeah.
Playing just one. It'll be my child. I'll the youth of tomorrow.
I want to kidnap this 1 second because I know
you can kidnap as many seconds.
Lilithmon gets to be talked about on her own as opposed to just being a BlackWarGreymon card. Yeah, this is actually a legitimately good card for Lilithmon deck.
My one Lilithmon friend.
She is not a 7 Great Demon Lords Lilithmon, so you can't use a lot of the 7 Great Demon Lord stuff, and notably that means she doesn't go in Demon Lords the deck. But this card and all the cards in Lilith the deck matter for her because what you do is like you give the you give the Tamer the delete a Digimon effect. So this card has like a disproportionately high amount of like synergy to beating Omnimons, beating Imperials, stuff like that. Like anything that is dependent on getting Tamer set up to like position their board. This card
Nokia.
Yeah. And then they've just announced, I don't know if anyone has kept up with the reveals this week. The Mastemon card got announced.
Sorry, my bad. This card gives it to one of the Tamers.
Yes, fam. Yes. And the Tamer kills its own Digimon.
I'm playing against a guy who really enjoys Omnimon.
Yes.
And he's like, oh, awesome. My Nokia is going to play out a guy. I'm going to warp.
Yes.
End of turn, Aljograss.
Yes.
And then you go, okay, now end of turn, kill one of your Digi.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
That's so
if they end on, if the DNA deck climbs into Omnimon, they kill themselves.
That's so fun. They going to alter S. I'm unaffected by my opponent's Digi.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Nokia told you to kill yours.
just like Tyrant as well. I'm like, yo, Izzy, you kind of hungry? Did you hear the
Whoa,
bugs
whoa,
have a whole lot of protein in them? He's like,
Yeah.
yo, let me get a bite real quick.
Relax.
Yeah.
Why are we coming from my deck?
Firing up the grill in the back. Like, hey.
Yeah.
Wait, Imperial as well, right? Like,
yes, that's what I'm saying.
No partition.
No partition.
And when they end, they promote the Vmon from raising. Because they turn two guys into one guy, it dies.
Wait, you can grief Belfamon players.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. This card's good in Lilith. And like I was saying, the reveals this week, they announced the new Lady Devimon, by the way. The new Lady Devimon has it's a non-specific inherit. It's Scapegoat.
Yeah.
So now you can give Lady Devi X Scapegoat for the token and then turn her into this thing and then into Lilith. Like, these cards are good. They haven't, like Andrew said, sadly, they say Bagra Army on them, so no one's read them. But this card's legit. And like, if you have a Lilithmon Andy in your locals who has not bought any EX10, you'll get them their like rare playset of this for like $2 and they'll be stoked.
This card's so funny, dude.
Yeah, it's really goofy.
Giving a tamer kill one of your Digimon.
And then it's like
even Belfamon.
It's also free cycle for the dual Gatomon. So like the Gatomon that helps you like find the like Lilithmon engine. So like Gatomon to evolve into the like Lady Divies that are good. Like this thing just continues to play level 4s. So it's cool. You can like spit out the junk you don't need from this stack to play another Gatomon to start over. Shit is cool, bro. They did a good job.
Yeah, terrible general, excellent.
Yeah, we've said we're not doing a full Bagra thing. You should go watch Andrew's Guide.
Yeah.
We've already talked about Apocalypse.
I once again have a bunch of very controversial things to say about Bagra. I am correct.
Yeah.
Number one Tactimon hater.
Oh, dude, we did it
You
on
have
accident,
a Tactimon mat. Is it just because like your deck doesn't play Tactimon, so you're like, you know what? At least I'll get a mat.
So that was my reason when Tom sent it to me, and then he pointed out that he's doing the Kagurabachi thing, and that was like, all right, yeah, you got me. And that's
they made that for you, by the way.
Yeah, that's for me. So.
Guys, we fucking forgot about Dark Knight. Does anyone have any nice things to say about Dark Knight, given that we forgot him?
It's Old Faithful. You see,
this is actually a Nightmon card. It's not a Dark Knight.
Do you see this?
Aggro, right?
Do you see that right there? That,
yeah. True.
Get stinky. Yeah, get rid of it.
Singularly, the only use I've ever had from this card is just using it in a Black Nightmon engine and going into like a Lord Knight on top of this thing. It's literally the only good thing I've ever done with this card. You should play them. Yeah, you can make your Lord Knight unde-digivolvable. So enjoy that, I guess.
It's literally a bugger card. That's all this thing does. If your opponent
don't even want it in Bagra.
If your opponent makes
Volderarm, a Nightmon card.
Yeah. Okay. So if your opponent makes Volderarm, this is what you slam first before making the Bagra on top of it. So you get your when Digivolve to tuck them. That's all this card serves a purpose to do. Its Digicross requirements are asked. The redirect might. The redirect is usually first to go straight away when you burst the your card's asked. If it Digicross with 2 Armon, maybe it would be a better Bagra card. It would still be an ass Dark Knight card.
Yeah. Pray for Vortex or whatever, because he was really excited. Lol.
Lol. You know what? I was worried that my Bagra cards would be Twilight cards. I hadn't thought about the knock-on effect of Twilight cards being Bagra cards as a response.
I feel like Vortex gets excited about like
he just wants that deck to be good so
much.
Like
a plain McChicken. He's like, yes, mayo. It's like, dude, this deck doesn't do anything.
That's my goat, Mr. Conquest. Like, no sauce, no salad. Get me a plain McChicken.
All right, Digimon Emperor is the last thing we haven't talked about.
I have pulled 2 ults for this card, and they have disappeared from my hands immediately.
Yeah, I pulled one and gave it to Liam, and then as karmic retribution, another one arrived in my hands on Wednesday.
I have a regular one. I think
I have 4 regular ones.
I'll take one. Sure,
you can have one of mine.
Yeah, I have 2
cool.
This card is sick in Chimeramon. If you guys like aren't,
that's why you keep getting
Chimeramon.
Because you're the target audience.
How many Chimeramons do I have?
You have 8 or you have 4?
What are you talking about?
You have like alts and regulars.
I fucked up. I miscounted. I actually have 5 alt Chimeramons and 1 regular.
Ooh, let me take this Chimeras off of you.
Yeah, you can have my 2 spares. No, this card is cool. This card gives you a new line in the so Chimeramon is like, it's almost escaping being it's still a DM deck. You still play a DM deck, but like it's almost not like a DM deck in any of the way that matters. Like you don't actually give a shit about like you don't play any DM searchers. You can cut the Agumons once this guy comes out. You're playing all the like just raw draw cards. So you don't care about tags most of the time. And then like sometimes you're just playing analog youths and you don't give a shit about any of that part either. And the appeal to all of that is that this card plus the SkullGreymon that floats a DM guy from trash means that like what you can do is you can swing Chimera if it dies or you blow it up with a delay card, and then you get your pieces back. You can just DNA them into DNA Chimera. So the Emperor just lets you keep extending into Chimera beatdowns. And also this card is sick if you don't like Adventure. I'm pretty sick of playing against Adventure. It's really good.
Oh, well, we've got another deck that really hates Adventure that's also DM coded.
Yeah. So that's Digimon Emperor. I don't think the Imperial players will play it, but you can find it with Wormmon. So
I don't think this card's good enough in Imperial.
Yeah.
It's too expensive.
Okay,
Atmon. Atmon. Okay, so the Atmon deck is decent, and like I'll save Tom to pay. The deck is like a.
This one's good. They got it right this time.
It does look cool.
It's like, so
it works way better. Good job,
like,
Bandai.
This is like closer to like
Job,
Gammon in terms of like it's kind of like a Tempo Wally deck where it's just like you have like some defensive tools. This one's like extra.
This card's way better than Gammon. This card's way better than Gammon. Listen, do you know how bad a card had to perform for me to be like, I don't like the red guy that trashes security?
I think the thing is like the hero pile was really good. Like the hero.
Hero pile was great, but you happened to just, I guess, play Gammon on top of it because he was tribal enough. But
he
like,
unsuspended and burned.
Every version of that archetype I ever played was like, and now I end on Valk or Medieval, and those were also great.
Whereas like with this one, it's more of like a single stack like control deck where it's just like you interact with the opponent stuff because you have a very good option. Oh my god, that card is broken. God-Grade Unleashed.
This card is insane. Like
bro is letting it rip with his Beyblade. Is that a Beyblade? It looks like
it's a Beyblade.
No, sorry, that's an app loader. Are you not a fake Atmon fan, Marcio? Is that what's happening right now?
You see,
I like the decks.
What you can't see is he presses with his thumb and it starts spinning. There's a rip cord on the back. Lets that shit fly in like episode 69.
For some reason I'm interpreting this card as like the parallels are unmatched, like the Rizzler.
Oh, they're called app drives. I said loader. The internet's gonna shoot me. Whatever, I don't care. He's doing that a little bit, isn't he?
Yeah.
Damn it.
He actually does look like he's showing like you said that you were at home, but I've got video proof. I've checked the CCTV. Your ass was in Popeyes at 11 p.m. and you didn't pick me up something.
You know, this card made me laugh the first time I revealed this. I sent this to Hage. This card looks like the dude that leads into you and they got your mans on sex offender charges. Right there. You fuck with him.
This is the sort of guy that like has a screenshot of you from 4 years ago on Twitter and goes, "This you?"
Yeah.
This card's broken. The Tamer's also like really good.
Tamer's awesome. The Tamer is like the best generic Atmon support so far because he's memory extension and just card cycle.
And just draws.
Like, there are a number, like people are saying like, oh, because he only triggers on the trashing, that doesn't work enough. But like you can replace apps.
You just go. Whoop, whoop.
The problem is like the way that like you burn the effect matters more or less in different archetypes. So like you can steal some of the low end pieces from this one. What's the black level 4 called?
I don't know.
I
just know that it gives you the Digivolve protection, which is the bane of any Atmon's deck.
Yeah.
Like the existence of the deck.
Yeah, that one's crazy. And then the Mirrormon is when attacking, trash a source, usually itself, to suspend 2 Digimon.
2 Digimon's crazy.
Yeah, 2 Digimon is stupid for a black deck, bro. It feels unfair in a way that I can't really make sense
of. If it wasn't for Justimon, I probably would have collected my Deosmon cards like already, because I think this is like, oh, they made like a really cool like Black Towers deck that's just like uses the sources to like chip away the board into like
also like this guy transparent is
what? He's like, what's his name? The Dusted Gold.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, he looks cooler in his regular art though.
How many points is a Dusted Gold in the Genesis ban list system?
Not as much as Pot of Greed. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
Any of my friends, if you want to slide me some Deosmons, you know what I'm saying? Ooh,
yeah. You guys go to the Misplay for Game Case tournament. Bring me Pagumons. Bring me like the joke foil Pagumon and give Marcio the $30 secret rare.
It's not $30. It's like
10.
barely 10.
It's not. No way. It's that low.
It's 10.
It's
Me
10.
and Johnny both have one.
Then
That's
why are
on
you
the way
not?
to
Why do you not own them, Marcio?
Because they're annoying to get from fucking Europe. It's like one guy in Germany, one guy in Italy, one guy in the Netherlands. I don't want to wait for shipping.
He doesn't want to wait for shipping. Shit.
Yeah, that's fair. Like, but no, the prices on everything.
Yeah, Deus is like omega cheap. Like you can get the alt for 14 euros.
You can
It's
literally get a. Oh wow, never mind. It's just never mind. UK lowest got me acting unwise.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind. We're good.
It's like the card is very, very cheap. It's just who am I supposed to order them from Spain and like hope that like it just makes it to me?
I mean, unironically, yeah, because you don't have a tournament to go to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
but
have
like, I
nothing
want to
for
play
it.
the deck.
But you actually
next week.
correctly solved the problem.
I would want to play the deck like next week.
Well, one of the things is Peter's going to be, and he's old bumping. You should be able to scam his old one.
Okay, now that we've
maybe.
talked about the whole expansion, do we want to like highlight the decks we think are good? Just to like
Okay,
knock this
sure.
out?
Whoops, I
So-
accidentally clicked on the other secret.
Because this is going to segue into my rant about DM. Beelzemon's amazing.
This card's broken.
Yeah, this card is every single one of the new cards Beelzemon got this set are so good it feels like cheating. But then on top of all that, this card gets to like custom card resolve all its ordering however you want it in any particular point, and it changes the entire way you play this archetype to the point that like some people are playing like a loop version. There's like the Bozo Beels where you play like the Pagumon instead of the Yammon, which I kind of fuck with it, guys. I've been playing a little bit of that deck, pretty good.
This card is so messed up.
Yeah, and it's all off the back of this card. Like for a Beelzemon that doesn't do anything when you trash it, I would be like, why would I want this? And then I played with it for like a little bit, and I went, oh my god, like how people joke about like Gabumon, meaning every Gabumon is scary.
Yeah, literally this.
This is actually that. This is like if that meme was real.
The most mess up thing that they did is like Beelzemon. The EX6 Beelzemon is really good in Beelzemon. Despite it being hi Jambo, I hope you so like Beelzemon had the Digivolve before, but the Digivolve and Elite in the same sequence they did not have.
Yeah.
They do now.
Yeah.
They do now. And also why is it not like one effect? Why is it two separate when Digivolving? So I get to choose like how you want to resolve them.
One's the bike and one's him.
Yeah. Oh man, my 8 memory gain effects. I only have 8. I have 10. I have 12. I have 14. I've resolved Wizardmon 20 times in a game.
Or like he turns your mills into like search unsearchables too. Like there's people adding promo Gallantmons for game enders and stuff. Like this dude just gives you your crap back. He's like, hey man, thanks for lending me that. Here you go. Like this Beelzemon Ace is to Purple players what the dudes in Twitter who replied to you and like, hey man, thanks for lending me your Ferrari. Yeah,
it's this, but it's a bike. He let you a bike and a shotgun.
Yeah.
The funniest thing about this card is that like it's the reverse stack. If you're willing to go, wallahi, my mills are good enough. The fact that you can resolve the second part the other way.
Yeah.
Even if you don't have anything else, like if you just have like an Imp X in your hand, you can mill like the Beelzemons that like play the Impmons, and then when you resolve this guy, you will have like a free Evo. So you just go, I'll mill first, and I'll stack the promo Gallantmon on top of the deck, and I'll evolve for 0, and I got the promo Gallantmon to my head. So it's just like
it's half a calling for free.
What, guys? This deck just has
calling for free that can add back calling.
Yeah. Yeah, it feels nuts. I don't know.
It is.
I watched the guy loop. I got 2 Jack raids resolved against me the other day.
So insane.
It's one of those where like before some of the skill expression was recognizing when to load Deathslinger over when to load Wizardmon, and now it doesn't fucking matter. It's just like memory game's memory game. Game is game. Give me that.
Game is game.
I'm gonna cast Deathslinger for 4 and then load it back. Give me that.
All right, gang.
Why is he like the worst thing is you'd go, oh, you know, as an ace, he's the Digivolve in a pop. But no, he's actually more than that, because you'll also, if you want to, he can grief the opponent and just steal 2 memory.
Yeah. pretty regularly,
as
actually.
an ace. So this ace steals 2 memory, the Digivolves, and also pops.
Yeah, so you remember when we were saying about Regulus and we can go into Darkdramon Ace, or you could go into Melga Ace? What if you just went into both?
What if it just... Why? This card is so good. Anybody got any copies?
We think, yeah, I'm already lending some to Emily. Don't even worry about it. Yeah, so Beelzemon.
Emily, you don't think I'm gonna?
Right,
unfortunately,
yeah, you should. Hey, you should have come with me to fucking Riftbound this afternoon, big dog.
Unfortunately, Justimon has me in the chokehold, so you know.
Okay, I'm gonna just rapid fire off a bunch of the stuff I think is pretty good before we talk about the thing I've been saying I want to talk about for like a whole while. So if you guys have one that I say that you hate, stop me. Are we ready?
Ready.
All right, I think Gallantmon red base is very good right now. Yep. I think Adventure is very good right now. I think Diaboromon is very good right now.
Is this for our not tier list?
This is for our not tier list, just so when people are like, oh, why didn't they talk about EX10? This is just what we're talking about. These are just things Andrew literally wrote under our faces, front runners of EX10.
Okay.
So Diaboro, I think, is really good right now. Galacticmon, I think, is really good right now. Galaxy, I think, is really good right now. I think Imperial free type, like blue-green, is really good right now. I think Machinedramon is really good right now, and DM Machine is really good right now. I think both of them, quietly, I think DM Machine might be the diff, but we'll talk about that in a minute. I think Royal Knights is really good right now. I think Leviamon is really good right now. Not as good as some of those other ones, pretty good. And then I think Omnimon is really good right now. Those are like my, that's, if you're going to take something to an event, you'd have to explain to me why it wasn't one of those. Then there's like Gaiumon, Puppets, Rocks, Meggy, Fish, Purple Gallant, Leopardmon, Bottomon. Some of those guys are like Bloom. Under that next Bloom.
Eaters and Sakuya.
No, hold on. Those are a tier lower than a Bottomon in the gang.
Said,
Eaters is not as good as Eaters is okay. Eaters is going to be great.
Yeah, I genuinely I think Eaters is better than Otto, but
it's fine. I'm just gonna roll with this. No, because it just can't. Because think about what happens, Marcio, when the humble Eaters player, when Machinedramon sits down from the table 3.
I think
they get hit by a truck.
A battle unironically really needed parabolic junk. Without parabolic junk, that deck is just
play 4 Digimon Emperor. Nothing else matters. Play 4 Digimon Emperor.
How does that stop the Machinedramon play?
It slows them down on their DM base or purple base enough. If they make an Ukomon, you're just miserable for the rest of the game. If you get 2 Emperors down, you're getting accelerating even more draw.
Yeah, that's against every promote rookie deck, right?
Yeah, but the best decks in the game are promote rookie decks right now.
Are the training decks promote rookie decks?
If DM Machine is, yes, typically. Or sometimes DM Machine will, if it's V4, they'll promote on a 4 sometimes. Sorry,
I was going to say.
If it's V2, they can promote.
4.
Yeah, they can promote at 4 sometimes.
Because they could training in the back passively and then make a 4 and push up.
Yeah, because you want to trigger the egg on promote. So the idea is you can promote in DM Machine, stack a bunch of stuff off the analog youth, and then go into a bunch of your 4s the use mode screen that way.
Somebody pointed out Purple Hybrid is in that list of good decks.
Oh yeah, Purple Hybrid should have. If I didn't say it, yeah, the East put up a members guide for the Sound Bird Bond version that that I've been talking about for weeks. Go watch that.
You just sound like a crazy person. There's this version of this deck.
I know, and then everyone will see it now, and it'll be fine. I don't.
And then it'll be like, anymore. I only know it because East told me to. Meanwhile, Tom's like,
yeah, I know. There's a DM from me and Jambo back in June, and I'm like, Jambo, do I take Purple Hybrid to one of my 5 regionals? Oh, sorry, this is in May. Jambo, do I take Purple Hybrid to one of my 5 regionals? I've been testing Soundbird and it's really, really good. And he was like, dude, I don't give a shit about your weird ass fucking.
It's crazy because the progression of that is eventually I got a DM from Jambo that was just old Soundbird Mon. I'm like,
yeah.
I like funny. That you were like,
I
like hybrids, I like Purple Hybrid, and I like Soundbird Mon. So surely this will make you play the deck. I'm like, damn, leave me alone. I'm not resolving Belgamon.
Is there anything else I didn't mention on here? I think Virus Imperial is in that second bubble as well.
Sure.
Okay, and then the last thing to actually talk about is DM, because I made a claim there. I said the DM Machine might be Bediff. I think DM and yeah, this card is a hoot, huh? They were finished with that one. They didn't want to keep giving it text, so they were like, and we're done. Let me pull up card so I can have everything open. Really quick.
Realistically, how much of this is set up for Vademon is a not normal card?
Vademon is so stupid, bro. Fragment. Remember I was yelling about Fragment a minute ago?
Mm-hmm.
This card's that good. So imagine that you've got, so V2 is cool. Version 1 and version 2 are the only ones that have 2 black level 5s in their archetype. It's like in their version number. Like all the DM cards kind of work with each other anyway, but like this one and MaloMyotismon are the V2 ones. And then in V1 they have Mamemon and MaloGreymon. So there are some toolbox versions of these decks where people are like, I'm gonna try like a black middle piece like DM slot pile. And then somebody was like, oh wait, the Vademon is like good because it has tamer interaction on level 5, which
And
is like not something. And Digivolve counter going up one more at a time.
Are we talking about Vademon? Sorry.
Yeah, we're talking about Vademon. So when people were like, oh, Vademon's
I fell in
better
love
than
with this
just
card.
Vademon's better than the average, like people were already trying the black DM good stuff versions. And the Vademon's like, oh, this is just stronger than the rest.
So then, broken.
Yeah, this bounces tamers. It bounces, was it play cost 4 or lower Digimon as well? So it's hard to wall this deck out.
The main thing with Vademon is like when you combine it with the Garurumon, you clear a stack.
Yeah, it's so annoying.
Because like you'll go like rookie training, one source, Garurumon, another source, or like when you push, you can pull one from hand, right? And then if you have like youths as well, that's more cards that you can put. So your
for every youth or every turn you spent training and raising, this just full clears boards.
So then the Guru will trash everything except it'll trash like the 3 and like say for example like a 5 because it's up to, and then you can just go Vademon, did you evolve your stack into an egg and you die?
Yeah.
And then you bounce the tamer, so you 2-for-1 the opponent with a level 5.
Awful.
That has fragment and a bunch of sources, so it'll reboot off the analog youths, and then
a generic inherit.
Yeah, and a generic inherit, which is convenient should you feel the need to, I don't know, play Justimon Ace and delete your opponent's delay cards, or BlackWarGreymon and delete their tamers, or Mega Gargomon and stun their stuff down, or
what's that, Puppet? Like with Puppet, you have a reboot blocker and also a redirect.
Yep. I saw somebody on
this card is so fun to build around because like it works with like all of the good 6s. You could go Lord Nightmon, play out another Veggie, set up another Vademon.
Yeah.
And it's just like, okay, cool. Or you like go into Invisi, like you go Invisi, then you can swing Invisi into security, and then it's now an ace target, and then you have the Invisi coming down on the next turn.
You could even Digiburst.
Oh yeah, you could Digiburst with this card.
You could Digiburst with this card.
This card is gross.
Yeah, it's the, what was that guy's name? I'm such a fake Digimon fan.
Like the guy that got 4?
No, the BlackWarGreymon, the something special.
It wasn't. I swear it was Miss Out again.
No. It had a specific dude who named.
Begin with it.
Yeah. Doesn't matter. I'll find it later. Somebody in the YouTube comments, let us know. If you're still listening to this episode, thanks very much. Type in the comments that you know the username because you're smarter than me. So yeah, the Vademon's nuts. The Vegemon helps a lot too. It's also piercing inherit, which is like really good when it's a generic piercing inherit. It's really good with all these like black like fighting combo blocker monsters. Like the BlackWarGreymon with raid and piercing is really annoying. So there's a lot of good stuff in that regard. It's Kinako. It's Kinako special. I got there. Dude, it was in the back of my brain. I had to say the word BlackWarGreymon out loud and then I found it. Yeah, if you liked the Kinako special, you can play that BlackWarGreymon too. What else is there? Oh, so that's V2. This got 4th at the, was it NA Nats or was it LCQ?
What, this deck?
Yeah, V2 machine.
V2 top 4.
Okay.
He lost to Moment in top. Sorry, yeah, he lost the Moment in top 4, and then he lost his 3rd place match.
Dang.
Oh, but was it? It was top 2, right? Or is it top 3?
I believe so. I believe top 2.
Okay, so it didn't matter.
Yeah, by that point you were in there already. So yeah, that's V2. There's some other pieces to talk about. There's V5. V5 is the most traditionally accepted machine stuff with the Pagumon pieces. Part of what changed for V5 this set is that in BT22 they got Datamon, the V5 like new level 5. He is he evolves for 3 over DMs or just black pieces. You can just abuse him with that. And he is gain immunity to Digivolve, which is so incredibly good for Machinedramon this format that like getting these pieces in excess so that you continue to apply this effect over and over again on your Machinedramon continuously is how you keep the Machinedramon on the board now. And then it's got a taunt. People don't really mess with that part as much, but it's taunt, which is really annoying.
And it's like it's not active taunt where it's like start of main taunt. It's like oh, you showed reservation. Here's this inherit that I didn't declare at the start of main. Hold that and you go, oh.
But yeah, the V5 stuff is really strong for the same reason. There's like the Devydramon that's like card cycle, which is very efficient. There's the Raremon, which is on delete Digivolve. The Dark Tyrannomon is Tamer Hate. The X Tyrannomon is Security Burn. The Metal Tyrannomon is Piercing and Digivolve. Like all the V5 stuff is like very synergy efficient with like getting your DM stack made into machine as fast as possible. So this was the version most people stuck with for a long time. And then like in tandem with the ability to use analog mans. So like either the old analog man that redirects to cyborgs or the new one that made them really cheap and effective. Like it just meant you could get into machine for really cheap. But like the V2 machine list is crazy because the whole gimmick is just like you promote your level 4 has tempo, your level 5 produces value, and then if you keep turning off that, you make machine drum. So it's very hype. Oh, did you make the brave decision to search V.2 and you got all the version 2.0 and 2.5?
Ah.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
It's super cursed.
All right. I was gonna say, Andrew, any notable things that happened at Sevilla?
The machine, Mollywops Adventure Player, like just fully like pushed his poo in. It was awesome. Mastermon went to time twice, shocker. But also we got to see the most like god-gifted high rolls of all time. I got to see Patamon hit Geogray, hit Mirai. Blind, by the way, not set up, just raw push out, and off of the Patamon we saw the Mirai and then the Geogray. So she's trying to keep a straight face, but already starts smiling as the Geogray result plays out. Incredible.
Unbelievable.
I watched players kick lethal down the road like they were paid to do so. And yeah, it was good. It was good. We got to see Gankumon. Got to see Sakuya. Got to see Adventure do stuff. It was good all round. Had a great time. Got to do 9 rounds in an 8-round event.
How many roll nights did you have to watch?
1.
That's interesting. Everyone told me that would be the only deck that would matter.
That was also because we were like mid to high tables for the first 4 rounds, and then transparently one of the broadcast team went, we've got a player that played on stream already, but they're playing against an interesting deck, or we could play the boring matchup, and we all unanimously voted not the boring matchup.
Give me funny.
And the funny deck was incredible. I think it was the M machine. The version 2 machine is I think what the interesting deck was. And
was it against Adventure?
Yeah, it was good.
That guy just wanted to like fucking like
chop his hands off.
Dude,
and die.
It's so funny because both times he was on stream was against targeted tamer removal. Like he was against Mastay and watched his tamers get scooped into security turn off the turn. Just like that. All right, yeah, I'll have my two color sources. Like, get rid of that. So yeah, it was the poor guy. Really seems like a really nice guy. Just unfortunately, tamer removal everywhere. But yeah, no, Sevilla was really fun. We will find out the results of the exact top 16 tomorrow. But they're streaming Gundam tomorrow, so I will not be working broadcast for that. But yeah, it was really, really good. I'm glad we got to do it. We had a good time.
Shoutouts to Yaw, he's the goat.
It's so funny because like Yaw just like anything that isn't remotely meta, he has no fucking clue what it's doing. So he always gets pleasantly surprised. It's just like, oh wow, I didn't know about that.
my favorite Yaw interaction was when we had him on the pod and he was talking about how bad he missed BlackWarGreymon, and we were like, it topped Italy last weekend. He was like, oh.
It's because he's judging 35 games, yeah. So like
he was into the Dragon Ball mines.
Yeah, he comes back to Digimon's like, oh, there's 25 cards. I hope the rulings make sense. And we're just like, hey, good luck, bro.
Yeah, that's kind of hype. Okay, that was our brief thoughts.
Oh yeah,
on
we
EX10.
also saw Omnimon Lamau.
Oh
okay,
yeah.
I for a second I I don't know what happened to me, but I just felt the need to chat.
Yeah.
But somebody was like, "Oh my god, I can't believe Royal Knights got hit and purged. The deck sucks now." And then, of course, Omnimon OTKs, and like you watch the footage, and it's like this Omnimon player fighting for his life, trying to find Metal Garuru, and he just keeps getting like his like rookies killed. But
The
then
turn he OTKs, he has double Nokia, triple Mat and Tie.
two EX9 and one 17.
Jesus Christ.
And three bodies on board, 3 rookies on board, like getting the Sumomon draws and like Miraculous down. And that's when he finally draws the BT17 Melga.
Yeah, and then he has Alter S.
Yeah, so he like one bangs him, but it was incredible. Just like the, all right, you know, he's open slow. This might be the okay. The game's probably over because he's pushed out.
It's the One Punch Man joke where he runs in to kill somebody, but it takes him 25
5
minutes.
for a Nokia and kept turn. Like that's the sort of game it was. He spent 5 for a Nokia, kept turn, and then didn't kill.
It was like nothing was happening, but like the Royal Knights player just wasn't really like playing out his like Poo Boy and stuff early on, and like his hand was like a little bit awkward. There was like a theoretical turn where like he could have he had like the Alphamon, so he could have like used Alphamon to stop the OTK for like a turn, and then he also had like Red Guys plus Crimson Blaze to do that as well to buy himself time.
Yeah.
But he was too focused on like killing the rookies as opposed to like developing his like Yggdrasil. So the Omnimon player just got to like la-di-da-di-da, tamer, play a rookie, search. Nothing happened. Oh, OTK, wow, guys, movie, you know?
It was game 2 as well. It was already interesting because like game 1, he was a little slow and then got one bang by double Alter S. Actually, no, nearly one bang. He got double Alter S into Omnimon, and then the Omeka that had appeared out of nowhere that somehow ended up in Yggdrasil showed up on the last check to like spin the Omnimon, which was quite funny. So he didn't get one bang, but it was close. I will be borrowing that clip for a game show near you coming at some point. And then game 2, you could tell he was like, gotta kill the rookies because if I leave them alone, they're gonna turn into a thing. So he spends his Gallantmon, Ganku's the Gallantmon again, and then just has no gas.
He turn 1 goes Secret Gallantmon just to kill a rookie and passes 5.
What?
Then doesn't die for it.
What?
And then turn 2, he's like, oh, there's so many resources now. I've got to bring out the Gallantmon again in order to clear the board. So Ganku Gallant.
So he would go Ganku Gallant.
Yeah.
And it was just like, I was like, I mean, yeah, like if your hand isn't the best as Royals, right? Like he did not have like a good hand. Like his hand was not the best. So he was making do with what he had. So he was like prioritizing killing the rookies. But if you give the Omnimon player like any amount of turns, yes, the deck is going to look broken because like
it does. It's the inevitability.
The game, like double Nokia, your Omnis are 17.
The game 1 as well was really interesting because it felt like a bit of matchup inexperience. We ended up with 2 Alter S security, failed the OT. He then decided to hit security twice with OmniX and just be like, he simply won't have the Agumon that returns it back to hand. Wow, look at that. He had the Agumon that returned it back to hand and he gave him full combo again. It's like, maybe we could have just played for board, left those 2 Alter S nowhere in security, and if he has Island of Adventure, he didn't. We would have been, you know?
That's my thing. I think that's my issue with like Royal Nuts right now is like people are so like caught up on the fact that like the deck used to be like so broken that you didn't have to BT13 Omni that people forgot that like this is a control deck first. And to then like OTK with your own strategy.
I like the have you seen we talked about it the other week, the leopard like Sistermon Gankumon version where you just play like a million little bozos that don't get sucked up by the egg every turn. And like it's just all the dudes that free play dudes. It's obnoxious.
I have not seen that.
I'll find you a list. It's like Lord Knights, Leopardmon Aces, Gankumons, and like the idea is like the decoy Sistermons, Omekamons, Good Floodgates. Like all of those guys either will get rushed when you use Omnimon, or you can just keep them around for a while. Like they'll just like the Sistermons will decoy for the Gatsumons and stuff. Like it becomes very annoying. So I was a fan, but there's like that's what I mean. Like the fact that the deck used to be disgusting and busted means people haven't tunneled in on the weird shit you can do with it, right?
I think that's also because the Royal Knights players, unfortunately, do fit kind of the helmet deck kind of territory of player where they're not toolboxing. It's like one of the most toolboxy toolbox decks, and every single player is pushing the circle through the square hole.
But what's it called? Kentaros plus Revelation's fun, Andrew. I'm having fun.
So bad.
And if you want to have fun, make sure you keep an eye on that coupon code that Andrew mentioned earlier for the Misplay for Game live tournament on October 11th, 2025 in Manchester's own Fanboy 3 local game store. The information is available at the Discord, which is the Discord for Misplay for Game. You'll find it if you Google it. It's in the descriptions for things, usually on YouTube and stuff.
Yep. One ticket left before the event caps.
Go buy it. Go buy it.
Recaps. Remember.
Recap.
Chatter, you should feel so lucky right now because the event sold out.
You got a second chance.
You got a second chance. So this ticket better get bought. Buy the ticket now.
Yeah, and maybe we'll be able to wiggle more venue space, but it's not guaranteed. So if you want a guaranteed shot at getting stuff like signed cards and exclusive sleeves.
Yeah, I've been buying a lot of bulk for the three of us to sign just in case there's like a bit we're gonna do.
You could also bring your own cards if you want to sign as well. We'll do that.
If your card is lame, I won't sign it.
Yeah, if you make me sign
up lame things, I'm not nice.
I'm signing it with my left hand if it's lame.
Yeah, evil October Tom, it'll be like your card sucks, and I'll draw like bad ugly emojis on the back of your card.
I'll give like your Belfamon a little mustache.
I'll give your Belfamon a big mustache.
Mine's a little mustache.
Yeah. Sometimes all you need is a little mustache. I'm compensating. Hey, go to the tournament. We haven't plugged it in a minute. Follow MCRDTCG on Twitter. It's going to have some posts going up around the tournament soon. It's all got scheduled. I was making this morning. Yep. Follow the TikTok, Misplay for Game Pod on TikTok. We haven't plugged that in a minute. We're trying to get
vertical back out. I'm trying to, you know what, maybe
vertical stream soon.
Yeah, well, doing vertical streams, maybe I'll get, I don't know, Marcio on that content grind. He's going to be on the Twitter and on the TikTok, you know, brain rot posting or something. I don't know. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Rate us on Spotify and like on YouTube if you watch the stream, all that good stuff. It helps with the analytics. Thanks for 4K subs, by the way. And yeah, thanks for us not going bajillion pounds minus this year on the case one.
Yeah, sincerely, thank you. It's really sweet.
Champions will try and get a bonus content recorded for you after this, and it will come out soon, and then come out a month later for everyone else. The last one we did, where we designed the Olympus 12 deck, was fire. Those cards will be nowhere near as cool as what me and Tom designed.
Every single time. We made Aegis red, guys. This is why I will never, maybe this is, I'll never do another like designing decks, because like custom card content is just like, damn, I'm just like the best, and Bandai sucks, and they'll never make what I want. So why bother?
Think about it. Every time we say that, they then go and make stuff like Beelzemon Ace, and you go, you know what? Maybe they are actually watching bonus content and going, yeah, we should just fuck up the game.
The design team cooked on Justy.
Yeah, the new Justy one's pretty sweet.
Who's to say, as they keep making crazier things, our stuff is starting to reach equilibrium with what they're making. So eventually, we're gonna get something right. And if you want to see us get it right 1 month before everyone else, become a champion tier or higher for the bonus content.
We messed up with the Chaosdramon that when we did Patch No Party, that card was unfixable.
Yeah, that was not. But this was a good pod. Thanks. This is the first one since the 52. We'll probably celebrate 100 because 104 is a stupid number. So yeah, many more to go.
Wait, we're gonna celebrate 69. Don't be stupid.
Okay, yeah, we can do that one too.
Can we celebrate 21? Oh, we already did.
We missed it, dude. We missed it.
All right. The thing that most of you actually stick around for is actually just a hazing ritual to get back to this.
Did we do this at the end of last episode?
Oh, we did. Whether everything will be unmuted or not, who's to say?
Yeah.